Alright, just testing. Is it working? I can't tell if it's working or not. No data. Ah. I think it's working now. Excellent. Is it? Fuck, I can't tell if it's working. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's working. Anyways, greetings everyone. I'm the delicious and mythical GriffinMuffin, and here we are with Pillars of Eternity again. Yeah, it looks like it is working. It's just something's different from last time. I don't know what it is. Stream is healthy. No data. Your YouTube is not currently receiving data for the stream if you believe this is incorrect. Well, no, it's... yeah. Like, I can't even end the stream? Like, there's nothing to turn it off or anything? I don't know, has YouTube changed something recently with its bullshit with streaming? Share, live stream settings. Live chat. Honestly, I can't tell. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to roll with it. Let's get into it. Okay, so we're at the front of Raedric's hold right now. Yeah, nothing's showing, so we all ready to go.
Certainly.
Keep an ear out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really
mind having a word with our esteemed lord while we're here. Got some suggestions for him.
Oh, do you now? Alright, here we go. Whoop, hello. Cletlin. You have no business here, Lord. Raedric is not permitting any visitors, merchants or traveling entertainers. Best turn right around. I'm here to see Raedric step aside. Attack. Oh, looks like you'll die first. Are you hard of hearing? You've got more chance to turn around. The guards inside won't be half so gentle. I'll be leaving then. Goodbye. Yeah, it's trying to find a way in. Was it Kolsk said that there was an entryway via some sewer grates, so we'll just go there. I don't know where... oh, it's right there. Oh, that's where I can climb the wall. But if I climb the wall, that's going to be really risky, because if I get found out, then... yeah, it's not going to be good. So we'll just find another way around. I've got lots of fire, lots of campfire ready. What is it? Camping supplies ready, just in case I need to rest up while I'm here at Lord Raedric's. So that's all good. Let's keep on going. I'm trying to find this little sewer grate that Kolsk mentioned. It's gotta be here somewhere. Oh, this looks like something. Here we go. Hang on, one moment. Cool. Alright, let's check the grate. Set in the base of the keep's outer wall, a sewer grate spills murky, foul-smelling wastewater into the keep's surrounding moat. Slick, mossy stones form a precarious bridge across the murky water. Ahead, the iron bars of the sewer grate block passage. The bars are coated with rust, and several appear bent or sit at strange angles. You would think that, like, if there's some sort of, like castle, like a warden or some sort of counselor, chamberlain, something of this kind, you would perform maintenance on this shit. But anyway, they may have been weakened enough that you could bend them given the means. Use the pry bar to bend the bars. In the constant rush of foul water against the grate, but you manage to place the pry bar between two of the more heavily rested bars and give it a push. Yeah. With a groan, one of the iron bars begins to give. You heave, and at last bar snaps free of its base with a crunch. Beyond the broken gate, the dark passage leads further. Swim through. Alright, so we just swim through. This hard, long stroke. After a long period of swimming, Sagani's strokes grow slow and erratic with fatigue. Oh, Sagani's fatigued. Well, that is no good. Well, here we are. Yeah, this does look a little bit familiar from when I last played. I mean, I remember there's being lots of black oozes in here, so we got to keep an eye out for that. Oh man, Alof still has that sprained wrist from last time. Now I remember also that there's like an animancer in here or some crap. And we got to keep an eye out for him, or he's like reanimating the dead or something. Oh, you can hear footsteps.
I shall make it so. It's done.
Oh, hello there. What's all this then? A book. Ah, yes, that's what I need. Yeah, one thing I'm gonna do, in accordance with, you know, making a new, writing up the video for this game, is studying all the lore to kind of get a bit more of the world building behind all this. All right, I'm gonna sneak ahead. Whoop! Hello.
It's done.
Yeah. Still hear footsteps. I'm so glad I still have a stealthy character. I thought I was really gonna be in the shit when I rolled a cipher, but you know, all you need to do is just make them high in stealth and mechanics, and you still have the same pluses from having a rogue. Whoa! What? Oh. Okay. Battle positions. Quick. Oh, that's a whole bunch of them. I got Sagani for this because I believe that she'll do really well fighting off all these Kith. Like if we were going up against like, I don't know, dryads, wilder, and beasts and stuff, I might have gotten Haravius, but I felt Sagani was the more of the better pick for this particular part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's do this. See how this goes. Whoa, that really... Yeah, being a cipher is really good. I chose wisely. Almost there. There we are.
Some fermented caribou milk would hit this spot right now.
I always did like Sagani's character. Oh man, 10 minus accuracy. I like need that stuff.
Certainly.
Oh,
Raid.
guess we go over and wait for this thing over here. Here it comes. That's right. Just take
Hey.
your sweet ass time.
Certainly.
Oh, there's the black ooze I was talking about. I think we'll be okay if we just get into this hallway. Oh, what the oh, come on. They all stopped. Header, go. Nope. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Retreat. Regroup. There we go.
How
There
may
we
I
go.
help?
Kana, get your gun out. Go, Itamak. There we go.
Certainly. I shall make it so. It's done.
Oh, more skeletons. Can I still get in there? No, I can't. Get the crossbow out. You two. Everyone is ranged except for
How may I help?
Edda. More reference.
Dead on!
Oh,
Too easy.
certainly.
More revenants. Whoa, that thing died very quickly.
Finish them! Dead on!
Hang on, mate. Just gonna make sure.
Feels like I've been tossed around in a snowstorm.
Oh, that took care of it very quickly. I don't want to have any random guards walking in being like, "Ah, what's all this?" So I'm just taking out everything I can before I talk to the guy I need to rescue. Oh dear. I didn't check for traps.
Yes.
Got lazy. I need to camp a bit earlier than I thought I would have to.
Certainly.
Alright. I think we're safe for now. Let's check. Just a spear.
I shall make it
Can I
so.
unlock this?
Hey,
Yep. Do it.
It's done.
Giaco, that's his name. Okay. This young man's face is badly bruised, gaunt, and is covered in threadbare shirt. He watches you shivering. I don't know who you are, but will you help me? Poor lad's taken a beating. We're trespassing as it is. Let's set him free and take a single scolding for it. I don't think I can fight my way out. You're free, you can make up... You're free, make a run for it. Thank you, stranger. I have to get back to the fort, but first some food and rest, I think. If you dare to go up to the upper floors, please tell Nedmar I live yet. Tell him I still have the carving he gave me of the Pale Knight. That should convince him, and perhaps he can help you somehow. Good luck, and may the gods keep you safe. Doop doo doop doo doo.
Yes.
Okay. Where do we need to go now? Let's check over here. Oh, hello. This doesn't look like it's gonna go down as much as I... There we go. Yeah, that's what I need. Lock the door. Oh, that's a lot of them. Can I can't put the spell through there. You still got your crossbow. Kana, shoot that. You got your long range thing going on. You got your long range thing going on as well. And it's just gonna stand in the doorway and take a beating. I'm cool with this. It's like the dominant strategy in this game for me. Just get Edda to stand in the doorway and just have all these ranged people just shooting.
Leave it to me.
Yes.
And we're done.
Some fermented caribou milk would hit the spot right now.
I don't care, Sagani. We got stuff to do. Ooh, money! Mr. Krabs, why did you go into this dungeon and steal everything? Money! Okay. Ooh. I got my boss senses tingling.
Hey.
Let's get you to go in the doorway first. Osira. A woman caught mid-step across the room turns her head to face you. Long curls of black hair frame her face. One side is flecked with some green liquid, and the gaze she sets upon you holds an eerie intensity. More interruptions. The woman sets down the book she holds, smiling faintly. What an interesting time we've been having of late. So many uninvited guests. I suppose I have you to thank for all the damage to my work. It took time to get those people back on their feet, you know. Osira frowns. What is it you're doing here? I came to see Lord Raedric. Those were yours? I prefer cats myself. Who are you? Someone who doesn't take kindly to interruptions. You must be one of Kulsk's little rebels. Does he recruit all of you from the Black Hound? Ply you with drink? Ask you to ignore the consequences of your actions? No matter. What concerns me is the curse upon Gilded Vale's people. I am of the cusp of great discovery. And it is not Kulsk who undermines me. You might have chosen more powerful allies. Okay, what caused Widewind's legacy? It isn't the superstition of senile old men, I can tell you that. The legacy is an affliction of the soul, and I have dedicated my life alongside my peers to understanding the fabric of souls, the essence of life. With any luck, she'll hang on the tree alongside her peers too. I consider myself the foremost student of Pangram's famed theorems. It wasn't by chance that I was called here to assist in determining the true cause of this blight. This curse is not a parting gift from some scattered god, nor the punishment of some petty sins. It must be a localized effect, something which strips the soul from a body, as the Biawaks are known to do. Don't tell my town that. They might get real embarrassed about trying to have me hanged. I have detected even so lingering traces of essence upon the bodies of so-called Hollowborn. This suggests that the soul itself has not been wholly destroyed. It remains, I think, intact somewhere, and so it can be retrieved, sutured, if you will, back to its not mortal flesh. Why haven't you been able to find a cure yet? Osira's expression goes cold. It's that fool priest Nedmar, the Baratheon. The old man has woven a tidy little tapestry of lies and fables. Lord Raedric is a pious man, and Nedmar holds power over him, especially now after his business with Ygritte. As if that Hollowborn child was my doing. In any case, my efforts are increasingly hobbled by ignorance. I think you'd have more luck countering these superstitions if your methods weren't so grim. The priest has focused Lord Raedric's attention upon the ruins of the scattered god's temple. If it is consecrated anew, rededicated to Berith, then the curse will be lifted. Osira rolls her eyes. Raedric believes him, of course. In any case, he has supplied a vast amount of gold towards the effort. You will note that I am bereft of such generous support. She gestures to her lab with a sweep of her arm. I am left to scrounge for answers in these dismal times. Okay, so it's either I help Nedmar or I help Osira. Could I help? I don't know if I should help her. It depends on what kind of... Like, obviously I think I'm going to be pro-Animancer in this. I was pro-Animancer in the last one. And being a cipher, like, I kind of have to be along the side of other along the side of animancers because I deal with power of the soul. But she is doing some mucked up stuff. An interesting proposal. I certainly can't leave you threatening Lord Raedric's life. How would I continue my research if he were gone? Still, perhaps we need not be enemies. If your true purpose is indeed, as Colt claims, to help Gilded Vale, then we are of one mind, and you may well be of use to me. I stand at the very brink of revelation, but Nedmar's interference has gone too far. What do you need me to do? I want you to deal with the High Priest, of course. With him gone, Raedric will have nobody to distract him. We can focus our efforts upon resolving this crisis, and we will have the resources to do so. Kill him, and in return I will give you the means to speak with Raedric, a secret way by which you can avoid the guards. They are not as patient as I, you see, nor do they ask many questions before attacking. She raises a finger. All this with the condition that you do not harm Lord Raedric. I'll admit I share her doubts of that the Hollowborn are Wideone's doing, but should we really murder a priest just for being a distraction? Well, okay, we have to find a way to deal with Nedmar without killing him. Although, I think this time round, I think I did side with Nedmar in the last game, and I killed her. I'm pretty sure I remember that. So, you know, to make this interesting, I will just I'll help her, so. Excellent. How much easier things might be if such enlightened and brave individuals were commonplace. There are stairs up to the kitchens in the northwest corner of the dungeons. Follow those up further and you will reach the Baratheon priest's quarters, and you will find Nedmar there within his chambers. The old man hardly ever leaves these days. I will not take up arms against the paladins unless I would not take up arms against paladins. Discretion would carry you further. I think here, I think you can find robes and stuff that you can blend in. I think I can't remember properly. Northwest corner. So let's get there. Hello there.
Yes.
More shits to seal.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Money. Ooh.
I shall make it so. It's done.
Okay. Ooh, more shit to steal. Ah, bugger me. Although I think I might rest down in these squalid dungeons. I did it again.
I got the priest. A campfire would be good.
Okay, I take the hint, Sagani.
What?
Let's have a nap. Because of me being lazy and rushing into things. Let's get you to fight. I can't. Spirit Vessel Wilder. I won't really be having that. Damage reduction? Damage flanked? Let's do damage reduction. Just in case. Okay, so you have to head back and grab that one camping supply.
Hey.
Thank you, Durance.
Oh?
This time round, I'm not falling for that shit again.
What have we here?
Whoop. Oh, serious? Whoa, I dodged that before. Alright then. Just get her to walk through and just disable everything. I did this last time with my rogue. Whoop! Oh my god.
Certainly.
At least that only harmed me a little bit. I have to get her to run back. Okay, let's just get these people to stay here, and the ooze should enter the room any minute. Here it comes!
Let us end this!
Dead on!
Yes.
Let's get them to pass through one at a
Oh.
time.
Ready, Watcher.
Yes?
And
Yes.
we're good. But that trap has been set off.
Silence surrounds me.
See if there's any more up ahead. More ooze. But I think we're good.
Yes.
Ooh, 2 oozes.
Brave thou feel not nearly.
Oh, fuck at me. Alright, come on. Why are you running in there? You all have ranged weapons. Just
Ready, Watcher.
stay where you are. It looks like we've got a couple of people on. That's good.
That's it.
Dead on.
Get them to do something a bit more interesting. Immune? What are they immune to? I don't know. Come on. There we go.
Certainly.
Give me my shit. More shit. Ooh, a moonstone. Is that all there is in here?
I'll see what I can find.
Anything around here? Nope. Seems all good. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned, but I have now purchased White March, the expansion for this.
Yes.
Funnily enough, I've never played it. I completely forgot about it. Back in 2018, when I actually started playing Pillars,
Ready, Watcher.
I didn't have a lot of free time, so I just
Following your
really rushed the story, and then I was like, oh, I want to do a video on it, and
Yes.
I produced the video that is now up on my channel, the review. But
Hey.
I realized very recently that
All
I'm
right.
not very
then.
happy with the video that I did
Yes. I shall
all
make
those
it
years
so.
ago.
It's done.
It's part of the reason why I'm going back and doing a narrative breakdown.
Hey.
Alright, let's go into here. This looks important. Oh, she said the northwest corner. With that's not the northwest, is it? To lower ramparts. No, that wouldn't be it. There is stuff in here. Stuff to take. I'm sorry. Healing hands. Was it worth it? Let's find out. Restore... Ooh, wow, that is really good. I didn't have this last time I played. I would have remembered. I guess you can carry endurance, since
Yes.
you're the healer and all. I think the northwest would be this part of it. No, over here? This way. Uh-oh. Am I gonna trigger the trap? No. Onward! This looks like it. Where's this go? To the keep kitchen. And she did say into the kitchen keep. I want to go there though. Check that stuff out. Seems to be a hidden doorway as well. Yeah, let's head through here. Yeah, I decided to do the stream on Saturday as well. It doesn't help too much with you know, trying to get up for work the next day and stuff like that. Although I start work late, so it doesn't affect me too much. But still, it kind of throws out my day a bit. Ah, this looks very trapped.
Hmm?
Oh, it's a memorial. Yeah, it's one of these. Are these backers? Might be backers. I know the backers also have those gold plate NPCs. But yeah. Here we go. Oh, he didn't get in time to block off the door. Smash him. Oh, actually, I'll get you to... With a sword. Why are you running around like that? Can I get you to... Yes, I can. Hit that one. Go, 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 go. Go, Itamak. Oh, yeah. That looked like it did some damage. That's a lot of damage.
Following your lead. Of course.
Now you're blocked off.
Dead on!
Yes?
How may I help? I shall these under in.
Varathis! Following. Let's end this!
That's it.
This is working swimmingly.
Here's a lesson to... Following. Let's end this!
These ones are in for a walloping.
One more left. And there we go.
Certainly.
Again,
Oh?
learning from my lessons.
What have we here?
Right, there we are. A trap. Trap. There we go. Yes. Ooh, fine, Brigadine. Oof. I hate how it sometimes always goes to stash. Who... You have fine... You can wear it. Ooh, you're looking very snazzy there, Kana. Might I say. Let's have a look around, huh? There's another one.
Now here's something.
More traps. Ooh, another fine warbow and some adra. And we're done here. I think that's all the rooms. There's something out ahead over here. You need the proper key. I wonder how I get... Alright. Let's get you to run over here. Yep. Looking good. Let's save. Even though it probably doesn't auto-save, but I don't know what will happen as soon as I get up there, so...
Yes.
I'll take a look.
Let's go. Okay. Now, I think stealth might be the way to go here.
Certainly.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
We certainly will, Durance.
Yes.
Let's get one person to go. I do remember something about there's like robes or servant garb we can wear. Quick, lure him over here. Run, run. Just run. Oh dear. Is the combat over? What happens now? Wait for her to get up any minute.
Indeed. Yes?
I'm in a pickle. I didn't want to kill the guards. Kind of wanted to get in undetected. But maybe that's not how I'm gonna roll in this playthrough. Let's do this. Surprise, fuckface!
Brave.
Oh, Durance got in the middle of that. Bugger me.
Ready, Watcher.
Alright, Kana. Fire away. Alof is in the middle of it. Oh man, this is very poorly set out. Oh man. I'm sorry, Alof. I'm sorry, Durance. Quick, I need you to just take care of some of these guys. Ken. Nice, trapped.
Ready, Watcher.
I don't want to risk a disengage. Ooh, that's harsh. Come on. There we go. And take out the archer. If you can you get out of the fucking way? Let Edda take care of this. Smash him down. Oof. I'm sure no one heard that.
Of course.
Alright, let's go back in here.
Oh?
And who has the highest stealth? Is it Jazera, my character? Let's have a quick look. Stealth 3, Stealth 1, 0, 2, 3, 4. Sagani actually has more stealth. So let's send
Ready,
her
Watcher.
out. Run, 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 run. Whew, that was a close one. Any more people in here? Ooh, hello. There's people. Someone's asking me how to find my stream, so I'll just get in here. Go to my channel and you should find it. Could be in your feed as well on YouTube. Either way, I'm going to send him a link. So bear with me a moment. Just a mate wants to hop on the stream. Sorry about this. Hate to break up the flow. There we are. I'm not even sure if this will work. But let's give it a go, huh? Alright, back to it.
I'm on the trail.
Ooh, God. I have a feeling I'm not gonna get out of this without killing people. Like, I've already killed people, don't get me wrong, but I didn't want the... I thought I could really just slip by completely undetected, but it's really not appearing like I can do that. Because I have to choose just who's gonna die, basically.
Hmm?
Take care of him. Priest of Bareth.
Hey,
I'm here.
Ooh. Rough. What just got done to me? Oh, Divine Mark. Well, hello. I'm just going to try and dispel that. Can I? Heal yourself. Quickly. I didn't get rid of the... No, it's suppressed. Okay, cool. Hopefully that will work. As well. Okay, polymeditation. I'll save it. What just happened? Was that Kana? Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Because that was crazy. That freaking like caused the whole screen to darken and everything.
Oh.
And we're done. Something is still hurting? Oh, was that someone that's been... What is happening? That's oh, there. Ooh. Okay. Steal all that shit. Oh, there's a... Oh, wait. We've learned from our mistakes.
Slow and silent.
Yes. Yes.
I do need one, yes, but won't be for a while. This one does me fine. It's not like I'm playing,
Certainly.
all those fancy games that everyone's talking about. Am I? Ooh. I'm actually sneaking past everyone. Ain't that grand? Ugh. Nah, I have to head back. Don't get spotted, don't get spotted. Yeah. See if there's anything in my quest regarding this. Master below. That's not it. Long hunt. She promised to open the secret passage to Raedric's. He resides within the upper floors of the keep. Maybe I need to go up to the dungeon. No, it's 2 dungeon. So I need to get higher. Higher. Alright. What is over here? Looks like the armory. Well, take one. Oh, that's a whole bunch. Okay, now it's time to unleash all the spells. Been holding off all this time. Raedric, Priest of Berith. Oh, I don't see him. Take care of that guy. Let's do a couple of...
What?
Where am I? Swap weapons full. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Ed is not doing so well. This is definitely going to be our last fight before we have a rest. And let's do another book slam.
Ready, Watcher.
Oh, wow. Not doing so well. Get the S out. Do that thing. What can you do? Endurance. Give us some health. And can I get all three? No, I can't. Book slam again.
Hi.
Definitely needs to take care of that priest, though. What could we do? More than anything, we need health right now. So let's do that. Actually, shit. I'm gonna withdraw you. Yeah. Now she can heal. He's about to die. I'll take the shot.
Dead on.
Come on, just finish the
Lava.
There we go. Finally. You switch back. Itumak, go! Oh, the fox is stuck. Knock him down. Let's, no, we're good. Actually, I'm gonna have to rest after this, so I might as well give him that. And he's down. Whoa! Oh! Forgot that guard went away. Uh-oh. Please don't attack. Oh no. Can I do it again? There we go. Phew! That was close. That did not sound like someone dying.
Yes.
All the monies! And all the shit to sell. Oh, there's more shit. My shit now. Let's all rest in front of the fire so I can recover from my wrenched knee and sprained wrist. Fuck, what a night. The usual shit watchers go through.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I just... Well, you seemed preoccupied.
You seem preoccupied, Aloth.
Mad old watchers, a cult on our trail. What's not to worry about? I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately. Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right.
Yes, I am.
Ah, well, good. I should let you rest. It looks like we'll have another full day tomorrow.
Damn straight. Alright, we're
Oh.
off. Let's see
How
if
may
I
I
can
help?
sneak in. Actually, Sagani,
I'm here.
you sneak in. You're much better at this. Money. Is there anyone else in the room? I think I cleared it out. Yep. Let's see what's in here. More money. You did your job. Back to base. Who? Aloth?
Hmm.
He has many deals. He's a kind of he's a noble elf who there's some that I don't know if I can reveal it for those who may not know, but pretty much there is more to him than it seems. Yeah, I won't spoil it for anyone, just in case. But yeah, he has a bit of a backstory and shit. Well, not a backstory, a condition, so to speak. He's also voiced by Matt Mercer. Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna have to barge into this room and be like, "Hello, gang." But maybe I can try and take the battle. Oh, that hurt. Okay, we're gonna definitely need a blessing for this. Eat too much. Actually, oh, get that. No, he's there's something wrong with his soul. He shares it with two people. So like every now and then he'll just be like, "Oh, hello, I'm so and so, I'm Aloth," and he'll be like, "Hey, wee fuck, how you doing?" and everything. Someone is attacking Aloth, so I'm just have to do that. Okay. Yes, go Itamak.
Join arms!
Do the blades. It do not exist sometimes. It's kind of like multiple personality, so like he'll switch between those two. So he kind of he's aware that the other person exists. Okay, let's. Oh no, wait. I'll just do a book slam. What are you doing? Necrotic Lance, that motherfucker.
Dead on.
Could you switch to your musket? It's all mine. All mine.
Certainly.
Brave Dalphilon.
No, he's not in control of it yet. I think later in the story he can kind of take more control back from. I forget the name. I think it's like Ygritte or something.
Yes.
But you need to work on his personal story before he can gain more control. It's all locked. This looks promising.
I'm here.
Hopefully I don't get discovered. Yep, looks promising. A book! Another book. That's what I'd do. Yeah, I don't know, have you ever played any like games like this before? Like Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, or anything like that? This might be kind of a new game for you. New looking game anyway. Well, that's definitely a fake wall. I don't know how to get to it though. Well, both those doors are locked. I don't know what to do now.
I'll take a look.
Maybe there's a secret latch in here somewhere and I just need to find it.
What have we here?
There we are. Okay, we'll get
I'm
you
here.
to go in there again. Have a look-see. More shit to steal. Ooh, a pistol.
I've got this.
Oh, I'm gonna need you. Pick
I
it.
can get it.
It's done.
Distilled secrets.
Cloak of protection, nice.
Sure.
What's down here then? That looks like an exit to dungeon laboratory. So that's the opposite way I want to go.
Ready, Watcher. Got it.
Oh, someone's dead. Blood still wet runs from the woman's slit throat, soaking in the sheets below. This looks like Diablo, but with sentient pets. It's definitely got the bird's eye view, you're right, but it's sentient.
Certainly.
I'm here.
Thanks for taking one for the team, Sagani. Alright.
Yes.
What's in here? Blunting belt. Doesn't look too fascinating. Alright. Alright, everyone's safe. Come on in.
Yes.
Get
Ready,
Sagani
Watcher.
to go in again. Even though she's taken her fair share of belting. Oh, this is the actual entry into Raedric. To see Raedric, I believe.
Yes?
Was it? No, it's not.
I shall.
Yes.
Fucking me. Alright. Let's head down to the dungeon laboratory. Oh, we're here. That's the secret door into her place.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Alright, well that was a waste of time. Maybe I need to get to the upper ramparts. But I do risk getting seen by quite a bit.
Oh?
No, I don't have a necromancer. I have a cipher, which is like a scion, basically. Wizard, a fighter, a priest, like a fire priest, a bard called a chanter, and a hunter. But apparently this guy can summon skeletons, as you can see here. If their bones still slept under that hill, none can say. When he says that
Yes.
line, he summons 3 skeletons, apparently. So I guess... Oh, we can go up. Okay. This is where it is. I was getting confused with the 2 levels. So this is the one we have the Baratheon Temple, the robes, and you can get 3 people to wear them. So who am I gonna? Well, obviously I need Edda in some robes. So I'm gonna grab them back out from the chest. Is that all of them? Yeah. So Edda can... Alright then. Put all this random crap in my stash. Sounds like a necro to me. Which one exactly? The chanter or the cipher? Let's get Alof to wear one. Oh, whoops. Wrong area. Yep. So he's got one. And I guess Durance, even though he'd probably be mad that he's wearing something of another god. But I don't give a fuck. He's gonna do as he's told.
Yes.
So we hang back. And these 3
Yes?
can go on ahead. Even though they look really out of place. As long as they're wearing the robe. Like just 3 robes over me. Reminds me of that Friends episode where Joey's like wearing like all the jumpers and shit. Ooh, hold, sister. Pardon my interruption, but I don't seem to recall you seeing you before. What? I don't have time to entertain your lack of perception. Off with you. Your curt and assertive reply seems to take the Baratheon priest by surprise. Oh, I didn't mean to offend. Please, continue with your duties. This happens often, so you have to keep an eye out. So I need to find that Nedmar guy. Is this Nedmar? Yo, Nedmar, you around? Oh, this is it. Oh, it's locked.
What?
Aye?
Will I get noticed? Scrolled note. I got your gift. I can't believe someone actually wrote down that kind of thing on parchment. I left something for you in the chapel. Careful not to go digging in the wrong skull again. Okay. Let's have a look for that skull then. Bet you it's over here. Hold, sister. I was heading back to my post. Paladin regards you quietly for a moment. And just where are you coming from? Well, it's just that. This is one acolyte, you see. You new recruits, running like rabbits. Save some energy for your duties. Can you wear all the clothes at once to save inventory space? No. Although that would be a very clever idea. Alright.
Nice and quiet.
There is a skull. Is that it? That just has Adra.
You might find this
There it
interesting.
is. head on in. Oh, this is Nedmar. This frail old priest is hunched over a table surrounded by scattered scrolls and parchment. Examining their contents with the aid of a thick monocle, he glances up at you, approaching with blinking, rheumy eyes. More visitors, then? You're not one of the new acolytes, or the guards for that matter. His voice is dry and quite rasp. Which makes you an intruder at the least. Cults could put you up to this, I suppose. Yes, that would be him, sending young women to dash themselves against the keep's defenses. Why would that my sermons could draw such further? Still, you are here. What is it you want? Sarah sends her regards. Giaco is safe. He asked me to tell you about a carving you gave him. Nedmar's eyes widen with sudden vigor. He rushes forward to grasp your arm. Oh, thank the gods. Thank you. I did not think anyone could... Oh, that is... I feared. He shakes his head. I do not want him to meet the Pale Knight so soon. Here, perhaps this will serve as a reward. He pulls a large iron key from the pocket of his robe and hands it to you. This will open the door in the scriptorium, and from there you can reach the chapel and Lord Raedric without encountering quite as so many guards. Take this too. Have little wealth to offer. Better to give something of use. I would have thought you'd favour Kolsk as Lord of Raedric's hold. I favour him as he is, a man of vision, but Kolsk has a hunger in him for rule, even if to good purpose. He is not led by his faith. Still, he is my friend, and I am willing to assist Kolsk in restoring divine favour to the lands of Gilded Vale, should Lord Raedric fall, that is. What does this key open? It is a master key. It will not open every door, but it will pinch you access to the stairs leading into the Lord's chapel. It will also open the doors along the keep's main hall, but you will face heavy fighting if you go that way. I need to rest. But surely you don't mean... Oh, very well, I cannot ask you to brave the dungeons when you are not at your fittest. Rest here for a few hours. Yeah, let's do it. Good. But I was supposed to kill him. I don't know what's happened with that. Priest gave me a key. Reach the chapel directly beside his throne room. He promised to open the secret passage to Raedric's quarters if I managed to dispose of Nedmar, the High Priest of Berith. He resides in the upper floor of the keep. Well, he's helped me. So... I don't know what to do here. Should I kill him anyway? I mean, it seems like a pretty dick thing to do. Even though I'm stealing all his shit, but anyway. I think this might have happened last time, where I wanted to... She's gonna let you all sleep in his office for 8 hours. Yeah, that's how we roll.
Yes?
Yeah, he's watching over us. So apparently we get into the scriptorium with this key. Is this the scriptorium? It looks very scriptorium-y. Oh, I wonder. Can I do this? Yes, it works. Teleporting robes. Who else had one? Durance. Put his robes back on. Alright. These... Yeah, they're all good to go. I don't know. I don't know if I should finish him. none the wiser about what's happening. Hey, where'd they get their new robes from? They're pretty nifty. I don't know, I think I'll save here.
Oh.
Okay. I gotta remember, I gotta unequip the robes as soon as I pop in here. I'm streaming from as many devices as I can. Oh, thank you very much, Zino. That's very, very appreciated. You forgot your tablet? You're like, get the tablet! Get the smartphones! Get all the phones! Where's that old laptop in the shed? Get that going! Ah, that's all good, Zino. Hope you're enjoying the game, though. About to actually face up in a really massive fight. I don't know how this will go. And I don't know if I've done the story correctly either. Because you're supposed to, side with either that old priest or the animancer. So, don't know what's going to happen there. What do I have? I have leather armor. There we go. Get that back in the fucking thing. I'll make sure I'm all kitted up and good to go. How much how much money do I have? 4,000. Alright, Elof. Let's learn some spells. Well, you gotta learn fire. Oh, oops. On the wrong character. No spells at this level. Oh. So I can only learn Consort's Corrosive Siphon or Bulwark against the elements. Or Fetid Caress. The target becomes paralyzed, inflicted with boiling pustules of foul-smelling liquid that erupt from their skin, seeking those nearby. That seems risky. Do I have any others? Jolting Touch. That might be good. Ooh. Tanglefoot. Can he read it? It looks like he can. Oh. Yep, put that on. And Rite of Hidden Wonders. That's pretty good. Do I have any more spells? I just got to kit up before I go up against this guy. So I've got some magic items I can equip. Cure Light Wounds would be helpful. Scroll of Ray of Fire. Prayer Against Fear. I don't think I'll need that. I'll give you Fetid Caress. Nah. I'm all... Ooh. Got a couple of weapons. Nah. I'm good. But we do need to get these people with more cloaks, motherfucker. What's this? Damage reduction for belt. Let's... Gorn's Pledge. What's that do again? Endurance. Do I have a belt? I don't. So that'll be good for me. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, he can have it because he's the tank. Spirit Shield, damage reduction, concentration. That should be me. I need that. Get myself that. Can I... Oh, I put it in the freaking stash, didn't I? Yeah. There we go. I've split it. 2 for you. And... 2 for you. Because you're the healer, you're going to need it. Sorry, this is the kind of boring part as I try and set myself up for the for this big encounter. I'm all rested. I'm just gonna save after doing all that, so I have to do all that shit all again. Okay, we are at 1 hour and 15. And we finally reached Raedric. All right, let's do this.
Certainly.
You know what's funny is that both of the people were like, "Oh, we'll lead you through these secret passages so you can avoid all the fights." And like, I walked directly into here, where the big fight happened. I am not good at video games sometimes. Anyways, talk to this Raedric fellow and see if he's one to be reasoned with. And if not, we'll decapitate him and take all his wealth. And give it back to the peasants, who actually earned his wealth. Hello there. Don't mind me, just addressing your lord. Let her approach. Flanked by a host of guards, all of whom regard him with the mute hostility, Lord Raedric the Seventh observes you from his throne. Clad in ornate plate, his eyes have a hollow quality, and there is a pallor to the man's gaunt face that leaves his features showing stark against his dark and unkempt hair. There is a dagger discarded upon one stone arm of the throne. A thin, crimson rivulet worms its way down the blade and past Raedric's fingers. So he killed his wife, even as he leans forward to regard you with a piercing gaze. Thought he'd be better looking, with all that inbreeding. Though his face is calm, you notice Edair's hand straying toward his weapon, as though with a mind of its own. It seems I have few to thank for the chaos spreading through my keep. I half expected some invading army.
It is unlike Kolsch to hire mercenaries.
Kolsch.
Or foreigners, for that matter. And you are not one of mine. So I cannot accuse you of treason.
Perhaps he thought to have considered such tactics sooner. You've made short work of my guards. They were good and loyal servants, loyal to my coin. If not to me, they deserved a better fate than you gave them.
What has my cousin promised you? Some grand reward? If he had any resources to his name, he would not covet mine. And if he had any honor in him, he would not have tried this here, now, when I have lost so much.
Point to the dagger. What happened there?
A just sentence.
Oh dear. Dude sounds like me at work. She hid the verses from me, the tokens. She knew what I would make of them. The scattered god poisoned her against me, made her deaf to my instruction. Only when our son was born, that hollow thing, that monster, then we both knew what her crimes had wrought. It could not stand. He brings up a hand suddenly toward his temple, obscuring his face. What does Kolsch know of sacrifice? He would indulge himself, let us succumb one by one and suffer Barath's punishment, until the final soul goes to its keeping, never to return, and Gilded Vale is but a barren land. Kolsch is your cousin?
Oh yes. We are kin, he and I. He was raised within these walls, in fact, privy to all the privileges our family had to offer. But a greedy man always hungers after more than he receives, however bountiful. I was eldest, heir to the stewardship of our lands, and he was not.
The legacy brought chaos with it, panic and despair. Kolsch took advantage of that chaos, creating division in our ranks, luring loyal men and women to his cause. Good men, good women. He fled the keep in time to hole up in the wilds beyond the village, to play at being a commoner, a court favor with the people. And while he plays at conqueror, the Vale suffers. Families, traders, all. I do not have enough men to guard the roads and defend us from Kolsch's incursions, both. My attention suffers, and so my governance, my family. Raedric breathes out through his nose. Nor can I make the effort necessary to bring about an end to this curse, if we are beset at all hours by this traitorous plot. You murder your own wife? Your child? I carried out the sentence. Would you have me give her to an executioner? In the Deerwood, we see to our own justice. And that thing, that silent aberration, was not alive to kill. Keep your recriminations, trespasser. I have done my duty. What have you lost?
There is a plague among us here in Gilded Vale. The legacy is but part of it. The rest is fear, heresy, perversion. Each incident alone is but the flicker of a candle, but together, a blaze that will destroy us.
The legacy makes men mad. Perhaps it does worse to women. I do not know. His gaze flicks downwards towards you, searching, then turns away. They cling to hollow promises, to dark and terrible things. Each lie permitted feeds the fire, every whisper from preening charlatans and venom-tongued midwives, the words of false prophets, the promises of dead gods.
The flame consumed her. My Ygritte. And our child with it.
Gilded Vale has suffered under your rule. It deserves a much better leader. I wouldn't talk of honor if I were you. I saw the body upon your bed. You do not know what you speak of. The blasphemies that fell from her lips, the dead thing that she brought into the world as a result. Gilded Vale's laws hold true for all within my lands. None can be exempt. Ygritte received a just sentence, whatever her title or her worth to me, whatever the cost I bear. You speak in ignorance. Just as you stumbled in ignorance upon my foolish cousin's plots without understanding what is at stake. There are no excuses for what you've done. Defend yourself. It's getting to that point where I might need to just, fight, so.
Stop me from saving Gilded Vale? From doing what I must to see this curse lifted and our children restored? What purpose is there in that? No, you come to put a weaker man upon the throne for no reason but that he clamors for it and claim it just. You are a pawn in Kolsh's designs, and he has kept his motivations from you for a reason. I wonder if you understand what it is you do, or what you might accomplish if you were better informed. You have proven your competence in your way, and had I such an ally, we might together put an end to Gilded Vale's woes, lift the curse once and for all, and in doing so, return us to a life where such strict measures are not necessary.
Well, that's the thing, right? He's not really like a bad person or anything. Well, yeah, he's bad, but he is... You're in the position now where you have to decide, like, are his methods the way that things should be done? I'm willing to listen. I don't care which one of you is on the throne as long as I get paid. That's not this character. Jazera is very much about... She has a bit of honor, but she's also pragmatic as well. Like, she's not a murderer, so... And she's not, like... Yeah. You really are mad if you think I'd work for you. I'd listen.
Good. The stakes are too high for rash action. Be assured Defiance Bay will hear of your assistance to me.
You are in a position to put a swift end to this rebellion. I have wasted too many resources on Kolsh and paid the best... Kill him? Yeah, I thought so. And I can refocus my attentions upon this blight between the priest and my animancer. We can determine a cure. My family will be the last to suffer for this legacy. I don't know. I think it's nice that someone's there to distract him from killing the rest of my town, even if they're not the best neighbors these days. He has doubtless attempted to ply you with lies, hoping to pull you to his side. He will permit you to approach him so that he might work upon you further, and then you will have your opportunity. You truly are mad if you think I'd help you.
So be it. May the twinned god take pity upon your splintered soul, and scatter it to the winds.
Here we go. Alright. This is gonna be tough. Can I actually just get back? No, that didn't work. Look at this. Do that. Take out Raedric. Favor the Bareth. Let's do the Armor of Faith. Oh, he's got necrotic lance on him. Gotta heal that shit up. Put on that healing thing. Eat him up. Go. The quest always gets me. Raedric is crazy, but Kolsch is clearly out for his own self-interest. No matter what, you don't feel good after finishing this. Yeah, that's a fair point. Because I can't remember if Kolsch actually does better by Gilded Vale. Like, does he actually look for a cure or anything like that? So I don't remember, honestly. So, alright, well, he's casting the healing circle. Can I? No spells yet. Oh yeah, they'll take out a whole bunch of people. Okay. Get in there and do some damage. Come on. Not let's get his staff out and start whacking some cunts. Who's weakest? Ooh, he is surrounded by 3 of them. Quick, skeletons! Oh yeah, zombie Raedric coming back, yeah. Oh god. Should I put a bubble? I just need to heal him fast. Hope this works. Ooh. Oh, you haven't done any damage. Nah, he's out. Cancel that. This is going to be a problem. I need you to get some more damage in so that... Who died? Who died? What? Keep going at it. Alright. You're doing really well. Oh dear. Do that. Oh, Archer killed human skeleton, so my skeleton died. I wondered who'd... because I have it on auto pause, so that if any of my dudes fall down, it goes, hey, someone died, so... She's gonna go down. Bubble her, at least. Human... Yeah, I think one of my skeletons died. Finish off this Archmage. Oh no, I can't, he died. Let's take care of this champion of Bareth. Oh, yes. I have 30 points. Cool. What do you think? Necrotic Lance on Raedric? Let's do it.
How may I help?
Did that work? Durance hits champion... No, sorry. Aloth misses Raedric. God damn it. Can I break out of withdrawal yet? How long has that got? 15 seconds. else can I do now? Let's just do a couple of magic missiles to take care of a couple of these guys. Knock them down.
Yes.
There we go. Alright. Recall agony. Actually, no. Soul shock. Needs to heal. Okay, I can do it again. Let's do the Mind Blade thing. Oh yeah, fair enough, yeah. Nice. Will this work? Should. Healing potion. Oh yeah, with 67, that is a very high fortitude, isn't it? You can, if for those who don't know, it's in the top left-hand corner. You have like a toolbox of like all the defenses and like the damage reductions they have and stuff. I do forget to look there sometimes. It doesn't matter. Raedric's dead now anyway.
Bingham. Doing the job.
Poor Archer. Alright, wow, alright, we did it.
What?
We did it, everyone. Ooh, justice. I wonder if that's a reference. Spell rights, still all the shit. Now, if I remember correctly, there is a something. Was it this?
If it makes you rest easier.
Was it Nico? You might know this. Is there a secret compartment at Raedric's throne?
Sharp eyes and keen
There it is.
ears.
Fine scepter, and it's just a bunch of jewels. Yeah, I forgot to install the combat thing, unfortunately. Oh, hello. That's a bit weird. We heard that you had moved against the keep, and yet we have arrived too late, but a moment earlier, and I would have heard his dying breath. No matter. It is done. The tyrant is dead, and our village is free to move into a greater future. Gilded Vale owes you a great debt, and I owe you a great debt. You have accomplished what I could not. Take what wards you care to take from Raedric's vaults. You have earned them twice over. Kolsch looks over to the throne room, smiling. There is much to do. We must send word to the Earl, of course. Revoke the cruel laws Raedric has instated. But do not think we will forget your assistance. You have brought about great change. Take pride. Everyone will remember this moment. Come, men. Clear these bodies from the hole. With that, Kolsch strides eagerly towards the throne. And I leveled! Well, was it? Jazera, Aloth, and Durance have leveled.
Oh?
But where are the vaults?
Certainly.
Are all the men dead? So I can just go for the holes and be like, mine. Can I unlock this? Yep, looking all good. Search the room on the right. Well, that one. Yeah, I've been there. Or here. Here's the armory. Nah, it's just basic stuff. I'll just run through the place and just steal everything. Anything that's not pinned down. Yeah, everything looks all taken. To dungeon laboratory, to courtyard, to dungeon. Hey, oh, always the best strategy. Nico, do you remember if there's any consequences of not siding with the Nedmar or the Animancer? Because accidentally I've kind of just not paid attention to those two bits, and I just kind of walked all the way through and killed everyone, even though they're like, here, take this secret passage, and I'm like, oh, there was a secret passage? Let's speed this up. Is there anything here? Nah. I've never taken the secret passage. Okay, so you did what I did then. Because I didn't know whether or not to kill this Osira woman. But I'll go in there and just check on her and be like, oh yeah, by the way, Raedric's dead. I take it you have to thank I have you to thank for this change in regime. Pfff. You have set my research back by years, and for what? The whims of some half-witted aristocrat? Kolsch was not, as you might imagine, terribly appreciative of my work. Oh, I suppose I'm to be eternally grateful that my life was spared? Go meddle in someone else's affairs. I have no further use for you. So yeah, I can't tell you because I've never not taken this. Oh, not taken. Sorry, I missed the not bit. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, I just went in guns ho, just like, fucking like, kill the gods. Yeah. I don't know who to kill in this. Like, Nedmar, like, this is the problem, well, not problem, but this is the way that this game is written, is that you don't have this whole thing of like, oh yeah, this person is objectively bad, so therefore you feel more incentivized to like, yeah, I'll get rid of this person because it feels morally right to do it. Take her stuff. I wonder what stuff she has. She might have some good wizard gear. Oh, yeah, she does have stuff I can steal. Let me level first. Yeah, that's true, I can. Alright, I do want more mechanics. Oh, that's it. Just more in mechanics, I guess. Or more in stealth. Nah, mechanics. Need that, definitely. Ooh, okay, so we're up to this now. 2. What did I use? Because with Seraphim in number 2, Pillars of Eternity 2, I don't know what I did here. Painlink was not as great as I thought it would be. I remember thinking that. Secret Horrors, Frightened and Sickened. Dominated. What's Dominated exactly do? Dominated target is subservient to the will of the enemy, and will use everything at their disposal to fight. Overrides Charmed. Dominated is exclusive, meaning a character can only have one dominated affliction on at a time. That does seem like a really good one. Soul Ignition. Forces an enemy soul to leak and burns over time. Really? If you kill Lady Webb, you lose the game. That's crazy. It's like one of the only kind of like, you know, no shit here, you cannot kill this person sort of thing. As far as I know. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for Puppet Master and Soul Ignition. That does look like a lot of damage over time, so. Now, Aloth. Okay. Oh, he's reached level 3. So, we can get the Fireball from that Grimoire, so we don't need that. Minoletta's Bounding Missiles is pretty good. Crackling Bolt, it's a good spell, but it's hard to aim. And Deleterious Alacrity of Motion is this the one that... Yeah, it still hurts people. Arduous Delay of Motion. Oh, it decreases attack speed. That could be good. kill Webb, jump into the pit at the end of the game without the god's assistance, and failing to escape at the end of the White March. Oh, yeah, I haven't done White March. I mentioned earlier how I haven't actually done White March in the last game. What about Arcane Dampener? Beneficial. That I remember doing this in Pillars of Eternity 2, and that really did some work. So I think I might do that. Arcane Dampener. Next. All good. And then Endurance. Stealth, Athletics, Survival. Oh, okay. If you increase your athletics, it ups the amount of endurance Second Wind does. And then lore? Yeah, let's do a bit of lore. And new spells, a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I guess... Ooh, there's a cat. Talk to the cat. At first you think this poor creature is diseased, for its black fur seems to have fallen off, its hide is in patches, but when the cat turns to investigate a fly on the wall, you note that an entire section of its ribcage is open to the air. Some of its tail is rotted away altogether to reveal a few jagged vertebrae. Oof. No, don't kick the cat. Pet the cat? You spend a few pleasant moments scratching the cat behind the ears. Black fur comes away in clumps. Pick up the cat. Pick up the cat, surprisingly light, an unexpectedly pointy creature, and it purrs contentedly in your arms. I've gained a black cat! Yes. A diseased black cat is following me now. Oh yeah, that's right, I was gonna kill this bitch. Oh, we're safe. We've been through a lot.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Following your lead.
Oh?
So get myself all set up for this.
Hey.
And shabam. You take care of that. You take care of that one. You take care of that one. And those two handle that. Oof. Was that a fireball just like launched directly on us? That's crazy.
Hey.
Yes.
And poison too. Oh, she's almost dead.
Hey.
Take her shit. Ooh, she has a book. And a key. Let me guess the keys to this thing. Or somewhere. She's got a stiletto.
Laying low.
Some silver. And a book. Oh, part 6. I do not have the Saints War part 6. So, yes, I'm glad I fucking killed her. But
Certainly.
I'm glad that I don't know. We'll see if this does anything later on. Okay. Our job is
What have we here?
another trap.
Here.
Oh, she survived. Oh, good on her.
Hey.
We definitely need to find a place to rest after this. We've been through a lot, people. Been through a lot. But now, after this, we can head to Defiance Bay and get that shit going on. So when is it that zombie Raedric turns up? Is that after Act 2 when Defiance Bay goes to shit, or? Because I may have mentioned, I only found about zombie Raedric. Did you? I did. Okay, I did the quest where the woman's like, oh, could you see the midwife? I did the Nedrin quest, the guy that's like, oh no, I killed so and so because he was an abusive husband, and I let them go about their business. I helped the windmill guy to fend off all the people that were trying to steal all the grain. And that's when Kolsch rocked up. And then he's like, hey, come help take over the land with me. So he shows up when you make it to Twin Elms. So when I go to Twin Elms, I should then backtrack to take out zombie Raedric. Because I totally didn't do that. When I went to Twin Elms, I stayed in Twin Elms until the end of the game, so. Did I save the cook? I did. I did save the cook. Actually, let's stop at Gilded Vale, take a rest. Well, mind you, I could have slept at Cadnua. But the Gilded Vale loves me now. To start what quest? Zombie Raedric? Or the cook? Because I just found the cook in the middle of the woods, and I was like, hey buddy, how's it going? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm just being held by bandits. And he's like, can you help me out? I'm like, yeah, sure bud, don't worry. But I think he asked me to see him in town. Late for dinner. Speak with the innkeeper at the Black Hound. Tenthrift was grateful for my assistance in freeing him from captivity in the bandit camp. He suggested I speak to the innkeeper at the Black Hound in the Gilded Vale, who was in better position to reward me for my efforts. I don't think I've done that yet.
Good day to you.
No, I think I've already done it. Ah, zombie Raedric. Okay. He gives me more stuff? Fuck yeah.
Yes.
I like more stuff. Give me shit. Ah, it's you, my savior. It's so good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you'll eat nothing else. A savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels. Oh, so I've learned a recipe finally. Food. I never dealt with the cooking stuff in Pillars of Eternity 1 when I first played. I did do it in number 2 though, it helped a lot. That's a pretty good one. 10 endurance, 1 might, 1 perception. What can I make? That's pretty good. Okay. Let's go. We're all rested
Yes.
up. Let's head over to Defiance Bay. Well, that's exactly what I did in the second one. Yeah, like the food system, like it's just a buff system basically, and like, you know, I guess maybe that's why, like between, Witcher. So in the Witcher 1 and 2, you had potions and they lasted for ages. They like had a permanent buff. But then in the third one, you just get like your typical health potion shit where you drink it as you're fighting and stuff. And I think maybe they did that for the same reason, how like, you know, all you did was just have the potions before you started to fight every time, so. Oh, that's right, you can only consume it when you rest. And it takes, that's right, it does take a lot longer to expire. Man, I need to mod it up more with this game. Might look into it after this. I am feeling pretty awake, so that's usually the deal for me. Like, you know, I'm not really getting out and doing stuff, so I'm a bit not tired. I just feel kind of foggy, just cause like, you know, I don't like. So I'm like having trouble like kind of remembering things to do and like having motivation to do things. Okay. Ooh, Deerford Village. What if I should go there? Yeah. That's cool. I'm wondering if I should try and do Sigani's quest before I go into Defiance Bay. But I'm pretty sure that's not the cliff that she's talking about. It's another cliff. You don't go to Deerford until the end of Act 2. You will die. Fair enough. Act 2 is when you just walk into Defiance Bay, isn't it? Because if it's like the other Infinity Engine games, it's like whenever you enter a new major city, it's like you've entered a new city. It's really grand and shit. And then yeah. It's in the south. Yeah, okay, cool. Because I walked all across that one and she didn't go, hang on, what's happening here? And I remember last time there was like a floaty purple thing you need to interact with, so. Wait. Oh, serious? Alright, I'll do that now. Yeah, my memory's a bit rusty with this game. Pillars 2, like, that's pretty fresh in my memory, so. So I need to go to Wood End. I do like how you can have 6 people in your party in this one. I did really miss having a 6th person in Pillars 2. But I guess they did it because, for balance reasons, most likely. Alright, turn off speed mode so I don't walk into shit. What the f... Oh, this is the place with the dragons, isn't it? Okay, let's see if we can take down a drake. See if I can knock down a drake. Surprise, fuckface! Oh, we're gonna need a lot of help for this. At least I'll do the favorite enemy on one. Barely injured? Are you serious? Try and hobble it. I'll lower its deflection. It worked! Yes! Oh, spells. Summon some skellies. Oh dear. Please don't recognize. Oh, it's a young drake, that's not too bad. Following. Oh, Jesus. Fucking took off like 2/3 of his health. Being badly injured, so he might be able to survive this. It's magic missile, that motherfucker. Death. Oh, just auto attack it. Wow. Oh, kind of leveled. Oh, yeah, you did Path of the... Is it Path of the Despair? Path of the Frontline Aloth, yeah. Let's do that. Save the rest. Oh, okay. Generate a field of terror, frightening enemies in front of the area of effect. Decrease the duration and defense of frightened and terrified effects for allies. That could be good. Path of the Damned, that's it. Yeah, I didn't go that in my first playthrough. I did the hardest, like the second hardest. Allies leave a hazardous trail of frost. It doesn't seem too good. Decreases reload time and increases the speed of range attacks for all allies. That seems pretty fucking good. Now definitely bump up the DPS a little bit. Reduces accuracy of disengagement attacks. Nah. So it's either 1 dozen stood against the power of the saint, or the fox and the farmer did run and leap. That one does seem really... The sure-handed Ela knocked her hours with speed. 20% reload speed and attack speed. Most of the people in my party are going to be ranged. Especially with Kana around. And I'm not going to encounter a lot of people that can terrify or frighten me at first. So I'm just going to go with that.
Following your lead.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't notice that either. Not that. Oh, here we go. Vigorous defense. Fiercely determined. Guardian stance. Into the fray. That's what I need. That's it.
Oh.
Okay. Gotta save after that. Was that? Oh, it's a young Drake. May not be as bad. Oh, there's a bunch of Zorops. I need to look at that later. Go away. Yeah, that's true. I have noticed that.
Aye?
That's why I do a lot of stuff like the trips and the knockdowns and stuff when, like, as much as I can.
Oh.
I'm here.
Very helpful.
Oh.
Oof, took a bit of a hit. Oh yeah, forgot about the fire dragon breath. Yeah, I remember when when you face the master below, like the first thing I did whenever I entered that fight was just like they would all like fan out and like none of them would be in the same place. They were all like, I had to like measure on the screen like how far they were apart to make sure they're all under the effects of certain spells and shit.
Following.
Oh man, that was a tough fight. Did you ever kill the master below of him? I didn't. I talked about it in my video.
What?
Can't get a good shot at this.
Yes.
Okay. Then just magic missile the dragon.
Love. Beyond seek.
Oh.
How may I help?
Oh, now Sagani levels up.
Hey. Of course.
Good stuff. Sagani. Let's up your stealth. That's all you need. Oh, of course, your athletics. The ranger sets. She gets all speedy like vicious aim. That seems pretty good. I don't want like I've already got like I want her to be deadly like every time she hits. So and I went with Maya in Pillars 2. I did more vicious aim stuff with her and I think this will be good.
Yes.
How long have I got to go? Can I hopefully I can go around this pool. I won't fight any more fucking dragons. Please, no more dragons. I'm with stealth.
To whispers and shadows.
There we go. Oh, so I need to go to the west. Yeah, I use withdraw quite a lot. That's 2 dragons. Young Drake.
Ready, Watcher.
How many are there? A Drake and a young Drake.
Yes.
Ooh, it's gonna be rough. I'll save first, just in case.
Yes.
The way to the cliff is the west exit. Yeah, I thought so.
I'm here.
Get her to do 1 hit.
After him, each. Mock.
How may I help?
Oh, there's 3 of them. Give everyone that buff.
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah, I'm going to, but I needed to get that buff first. Okay, done. Actually, I need her in the fray. Run back in.
Following your lead.
That is rough.
What?
Hi. Very helpful.
Yeah, I'll try my best to do that. But right now, if I try and do that, my main character is going to get a bunch of, I am aware of the flanking thing, yeah. I'm just not in the position to do that just yet.
Ready, Watcher.
It's not very...
Following your...
Some skills for fodder. Try to kill the dragon. How much does it heal? 85. Yeah. Still too little. Aloth, what can you do, buddy? Just do magic missile, man.
Lava.
Whoop, he's gonna do flame breath on the skellies.
Hey.
Okay, come on. Get up, Kana. Oh dear. That is not good. Still nowhere in range. One of those will do anything.
Following your lead.
Accuracy 36. Crush damage. Accuracy versus fortitude. What's their fortitude like? It's pretty high.
Ready.
Yeah, we can do that. See how this goes.
Watcher.
That didn't do anything. Kana misses. Yeah. Oh, yep. The charming the Drake worked. This will be good for us for a bit.
Yes?
Need a bit of a fight. Badly injured. Oh, hey Synchronicity, how you going? Let's do another attack. Do that on the body.
That's not very helpful.
Following your lead.
Okay, nearly there. Oh, all the dragons are back.
Go up 10.
Oh, the dragon's dead, finally. Who killed it? I want to know who killed it. Yeah, it's kind of I don't know the weather. It's just kind of Melbourne weather. It's just kind of this dreary, cold, sort of overcast thing. It wants to rain, but it's deciding not to. Assess what I'm doing here. No, I want to... Aloth killed the Drake. Aloth interrupted Drake? What did he do? Oh, it's just Arcane Assault. Okay, cool.
Following your lead.
Yeah, I do like that the weather here in Melbourne. A lot of people are like, oh, it's so, depressing and shit. I'm like, I don't know. What is even weather? I know, right? It's funny as well because I read this on Reddit. There was this like one of those captioned Facebook posts where someone who lives in Melbourne was like, "Oh, with the lockdown that's happening, it ends just when like summer's beginning, so we get to go out and life will be even better afterwards." And people are just like, "Did you not fucking get what happened the first time?"
Can't get a good shot with this.
Take care of this Drake.
Not in vain!
Can't get a good shot with this.
Yes. I think I need to rest up because I just used like how many? He has like 2 spells left.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just rest up.
You know, there are accounts of Watchers in all of the regions I've visited. If the adventuring life doesn't work out for you, you could always read souls for coin, give people advice, tell them which family they're related to and whom they should duel for past offenses.
Before I answered that, someone in the thing says, Sundered Blips, do you think anyone... No, I don't think anyone lesser. I mean, it all depends on the sort of experience you want to get out of the game. If you just really want the story and you're not interested in the combat, by all means, just do the easy story mode. I mean, I know people who just do not like this style of combat in a video game, so they just do the easy. So they just right click on shit and just let it die, and they just move on with the story. And fair enough, I'm not one to really hold judgment over people that do that sort of stuff. So I'm glad you find this so amusing. I could probably convince people of all kinds of things. Quiet, Kana. Quiet, Kana. Sorry, it seems I'm not very good at raising spirits. That was unintentional. Intentional.
Oh?
Yeah. If you guys don't know, I'm raising... This character is going to be a bit more of a heal character. Alright. hoping there's no more fucking drakes to fight. Fine. Oh, it's got a fucking fireball.
Yes?
Did that even work? Mrs. Drake.
Hey.
Actually, no, I don't have that aura active, so
Get a good shot.
get in there.
Up with this.
Rough.
How may I help?
Try not to use any spells. Auto attack it to death. Come on, kill it faster.
Can't get a good shot.
Oh yeah, now I can do that. Whenever I find the scythe is like one-on-one with something, I always do the psycho vampiric thing. It really messes it up. Oh, snap!
Good shot.
Durance, help her out, man. Come on, survive for a bit more. That's it. I'm gonna have to use the spell.
Aye?
Could have been for change for 2. Because I remember, like, I didn't have as many disengagement attacks from the second one. But I hated it in number 1. That's why I always do that whole, like, always try to have Edda in the front and just everyone in the back. Because, like, I never had any moments where I had to disengage. And also, I had a rogue that had the escape function, so I didn't have the disengagement attacks that often. Oh, he's turned back. Knock him down.
Yes?
Badly injured. Oh yeah. There we go. Let everyone heal up. That was a good fight. Everything went smoothly. Pearlwood Bluff. That sounds familiar.
Certainly.
Do these look like the cliffs from your vision?
I don't know. Let's find out. Oops. Okay. Get the priest in the back.
Hey.
This is going. Don't you dare hurt Itumak.
Oh.
it already.
Following.
Absorbs the trash foil. Of eternity. Oh, so what is it? Shields work at the. Equipping one with shield bash actually reduces your DPS. Well, yeah, that the what's it? What's the larder door? This one here. Yeah, bashing 2, accuracy 8.
Oh.
Follow.
Yes.
Yes. Let's end this.
Let's have it out!
7 people on the stream, that's pretty good. Might stick around for another half an hour or so with this many people on. Maybe even 12, seeing how we go. And one thing I
Following
did
your
change
lead.
for you though, Kana.
Following your lead.
What?
Oh.
Where did he come from? Doop doo doo doop. See if this works against him. There we go. Now I'll try and do the flanking. See that? Get that going on.
Yes.
Eat tomato, go! Yeah, it has a really low reduction to fire. No, I won't be streaming tomorrow. It will probably be once a week, Saturday, or probably Saturday is when I'll be doing it, because Northern Hemisphere, like it's good for people on Friday, but if I do it Sunday, it's not good for me from the day after. So. There's shit up them. So yeah, because of like the fact that there's not much going on because I'm in lockdown, I will be doing a stream once a weekend, unless something terrible happens. So, like I don't know, some like kid or my wife is sick. So, but I announce it all on Twitter. If you have Twitter, and you can follow me on there, and I'll announce it there. I don't use a lot of other social media, so yeah, Twitter's usually the go-to if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Synchronicity. Yeah, I hope to see you again soon. I don't know, I find it satisfying to like rapidly click and pick up all the shit. Oh, there's another lurker. Oh dear. Is that a... Oh, it's a Pigua. Oh no. Oh. Oh man, those things are a pain. At this rate, I would have liked to have Haravius with me. Not Sagani. Sagani's good for taking out like one big target and shit. Yeah, Suppress Affliction was it it's really good. Yeah, but oh Meng I will. But I don't know if I can take on this many. They're already casting in infested maggots. Oh no. I'm probably just gonna die. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shit. There's no way I could have stopped that, I think.
I'd get a good shot with this.
Yeah. I don't know though, that infestation of maggots is pretty nasty. So I was just like, yeah, nah, I'm just gonna die. Because I just was not ready for it.
Certainly.
Do these look like the cliffs from your vision?
Hmm?
Ready, Watcher.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Let's put on speed. We just need to get to the cliff. See if we can get to there, huh? Cheat this thing so I can just get to the cliff and be like, right, I'm off. Ooh. Ooh. I remember this. Rock perches near the precipice. Tie a rope to the rock, securing it with a grappling hook, and climb down. I'll leave that alone for now. I don't know where that goes. Oh shit.
Sharp
There it is.
eyes and keen ears.
This is it. As you reach the edge of the bluff, you recognize the exact location from your vision of Persok. He was here not long ago. Sagani stands alert, the Adra statue in one hand while she scans the cliff. You close your eyes, feeling the ether for some trace of Persok's presence. The darkness behind your eyelids takes shape. You feel Persok running through the forest this time, hurtling and dashing around rocks and trees. The scenery whizzes by too fast. You can't make out the details between the blurred greenery. Something looms out of the trees ahead of you. Persok finally stops in front of an Adra arch. I know where to look for Persok. Do you recognize a natural arch made of Adra? They got something like that out in Air Glanfarth, across the water from the Twin Elms. I know where to look next.
Then I'll follow. In these visions, I don't suppose you're getting a sense for who Persok is now.
No.
At least we're getting closer. Seems like we made more progress together than I've made in a year.
What was he like?
That depends on who you ask. I talked to everyone in Masuk before I left. I heard he was a strong leader, a dependable builder, a caring grandfather, a wise elder, a generous neighbor, a cunning negotiator.
Might as well be one of those impossibly perfect heroes from the Adia epics. He was probably all those things at different times. People remember the things about him that mattered the most.
The odd thing is, many in Masuk weren't much older than me when Persok passed. And yet everyone wanted to make sure he heard about something in particular. Our trade with the Amawa, our successful hunts, peace with neighboring villages.
Yeah, I will say that a lot of the personal quests that are involved with a lot of the companions in number 1 were a lot more. I really felt for them. I think it was because like the dialogue writing on the end of the characters is done in a way that really helps you get on their side and makes you understand what their journey is and what they're going through. Eder's was okay. I felt though, like in number 2, that's the one where he might have a son and he goes to investigate and it's not, and ends up being in a cult and almost drinks the Kool-Aid. Then you stop him in the middle of the Kool-Aid ritual. But you kind of walk away from the quest with Eder and be like, oh, you know, you don't have a son and it's all good. Are you gonna... There's nothing... Even in the epilogue, nothing's mentioned of like... you know, if he takes him under his wing and stuff. So that's true. There's more agency. I think that's an important thing as well, because you guide the people through these quests, you know? I remember with Haravius, like, there's... Like, it felt so tense with him because he could turn into a complete animal or he could not. And, I don't know, it was a really good story. And, like, there was... You really felt the the tension because it's thoroughly understood about what the character's values and motivations are. So when they're thrown into a pit where it's like, oh no, I have to make a decision, Watcher, can you help me? And you're like, oh fuck, this means a lot to them, you know? But in the second one, there were some, like, Maya's quest. I wasn't a fan of Maya in number 2 because you didn't have... Oh, yeah, you mentioned her. Here we go. Meanwhile, Maya's quest tricks you into getting some of only good-natured NPCs assassinated. Exactly right. Like, there's bits like, oh, I have to collect some intel off this guy. And, like, you know that he's a spy. And you're like... And you have the option to say, I don't want to be a part of this. And Maya just says, shut up and deal with it, basically. And, like, you have no agency in it. Like, it does feel a bit more... I think the writing in number 2 was supposed to kind of, like, drill in, like, you are not the amazing hero in this story like you are in the first. And I do appreciate that. But when you have one game that does it, and one that in the sequel that doesn't, and it doesn't explain really why, other than the fact it's a different setting like Deadfire, there's a bit of a... it's a bit skewed. Anyway, let's go on with this. He was obviously important to your people, no offense, but should Masuk sent someone who knew him personally? That's a bit harsh.
It just seems odd that so few of us remember him beyond the things he did for the village. Most of his family members, the ones who knew him, are in their twilight years now. And Persock was too busy to spend much time with his younger relatives.
He changed your village, that's worth remembering. Perhaps this is less about him and more about helping your village move on?
Perhaps you're right.
Enough chatter from me, or Persock will find a new body before we get into this one. Let's go.
Yes.
I'm on the trail.
Let's sneak back. I don't want to go into that cave. Because knowing this place, I'm gonna get fucking killed. You're supposed to feel bad about it, but I have never felt bad about it because I have no option to get out of doing other than just not doing Maya's quest. Yeah, that's an important point. I hate when, like, quests in RPGs do stuff like, well, you could turn down the job if you want, but you have no option to actually turn it down. You go, fine, I'll do it anyway or something. And it's like, can I just actually say no and have it have repercussions, you know? Okay, everyone. Defiance Bay, here we come. Yeah, Yidwin. Is it Idwin or Yidwin? Anyway. Yeah, she had a very interesting story. I actually had her in my party near the end of the game. But I decided to swap her out so that I could have the Valian wizard that worked in the cupboard. Yeah, I took her in. Yidwin. Yidwin!
Certainly.
I think it's pronounced Yidwin. Alright, everyone. Defiance Bay. Here we go.
Defiance Bay. The city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by Whiteone's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets. Their hands
I can reread this and just replace certain bits, and it's like, what it's like in current times.
Now appears to
Homeless
be a
people
spark
line the
away
streets,
from
and people
sharing
call to an end to something, to call for the end of their something. Like, if we go, can we scroll up again?
Defiance Bay. The city at the heart
Nah,
of the
we can't.
Deerwoods Revolution now seems on the brink
Nah,
of
we'll
another.
skip that.
Refugees line the streets, homeless
Like
and
Mad
hungry,
Libs.
displaced by White One's legacy.
A little
hoping for
bit, yeah.
relief within the city walls, and finding none.
Yeah, here we go, we're in Copper Lane.
The city of Defiance. Crown jewel of the Deerwood. If you ask the locals, anyway.
What's this guy doing?
Hail and well met.
New in town, huh? You've picked up an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the frontier and finding the legacy's no better here. It's those animancers, I tell you. Magrin will scorch them, and they'll nest in the city like rats. You mark my words, though, us dozens are gonna put a stop to it. What are you doing out here? Tell me about the dozens. I'd like to know more about Defiance Bay. Oh yeah, the Animancy hearings. I forgot about that. What are you doing out here? Trying to get folk to see reason. We're in the midst of a crisis, and instead of purging the nefarious forces from the city, the Duke is granting Animancers dangerous liberties. What do you know about Animancy? It's the study of manipulation of essence, which any sane person will tell you is the purview of the gods. The Adherents at least had the sense to outlaw it, which is the only good thing you can say about them. It's not like magic, chanting, or the soul readings those ciphers do. It's been around since Ingwithan times, which is why you'll see Animancers tinkering with old Ingwithan artifacts. Kana raises a fisticuff discreetly into it. Of troops. Oh, but he's an enthusiastic performer, I'll give him that. Trouble is, the Animancers got no idea what half those artifacts actually do. Not that they'll admit it. Our emphatic friend is correct about one thing, at least. Yeah, Wild's Library and Margaret's Church, or the drug dealer. I remember the Wild's Library one and the Margaret's Church. Did you know that the Wild's Library thing, like, affects you at the very end of the game? Like when you're going down the pit of the Sunless pit? I forget the name. The word Sunless is in it though. But as you're going down, you encounter Weil at some point, and they go, "Oh, by the way, you remember that thing you did for me? You're all good now." Tell me about the dozens. We're an organization of interested citizens who want to free Defiance Bay from the dangerous influence of Animancers and the tyranny of the aristocrats who support them. We also consider ourselves a militia of sorts, seeing as the Crucible Knights are little more than a flock of preening nobles in training these days. Just like a militia, the dozens, except for the training and the discipline and the code of honor. And we're always looking to expand. More people see things our way. I always didn't listen to WoW, so I never saw the interaction. That's pretty neat. Yeah. The better for the state of the country. Preening neckbeards. No. The more, but I should have. The more the people see things our way, the better for the state of the country. If you have any interest in hearing more, stop by Edmund's Dance sometime. The Expedition Hall. A lot of free thinkers in there. Oh. Can set straight all the nonsense the nobles and the Animancers want you to believe. Might even be paid to work for their motivated types. Farewell.
Hmm.
Alright, where to now? There's a tavern over here, I believe. Goose and Fox. That feel when three thinkers don't believe in science. That's what made me lol really hard.
Hail, traveler.
The man behind the bar is nearly the size of an Amawa. A handle protrudes from his back, and his face is set in a stoic frown. He gives you a small nod. Here for a drink. There's a tiny pewter cup in front of him. He turns it in one broad hand, doesn't drink from it. Could I order some refreshments? What has he got? Look at that happy doggo. I'll get some camping supplies. It won't hurt my thing too much. I need to go to a blacksmith. I need to
Yes.
sell all my shit. I think also that's one really good thing about, I mean, like, I wouldn't say it's an analogy or it's like anyway similar, like trying to reference what's happening in our world currently, because this is in 2015, mind you, when they wrote this, but it's been a thing that's existed for a very long time in human civilization, where it's like, you know, anything that people don't understand, they naturally fear, and then a whole periphery of theories and people who want to try and disprove it and find a system to oppose it, you know, come up with stuff to fight it, and they become self-righteous and shit. No, I think this game did a really good job in building that sort of atmosphere for this game. Pansik Marketplace. I swear there was a blacksmith along here, but I'll just go to the marketplace.
Hail, traveler.
Show me your wares. Okay, so we have some cool stuff here. Teldra's ring. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Like, the animancy is, I wouldn't say it's an analog, but it's the natural progression of the world to demonstrate what is interpreted as some sort of modern science, and you know, people are naturally afraid of it, but it allows you to understand what people can be going through when this thing pops up, and it allows you to kind of bring your own things into it and be like, oh, you know, is this animancy really that bad? Because you are also, as a player, in a position of, like, what is this stuff? Are they dealing with, like, forces that shouldn't be controlled? Yeah. Yeah. It could be an analog. Maybe. What's this guy got?
Hail, traveler.
See what you got for sale. The Lady's Hand. That's a huge story for this. Wow. Shatterstar. Lost Thane's Reach. Borosane. 10,000. What does it do? 20% of damage restored as endurance? So it steals... Oh man, I have to get this for Sagani, definitely. I have to bookmark. I wish you could, like, have a system where you bookmark things, like, at shopkeepers or something, so you could be like, oh yeah, I want to go back to that shopkeeper and buy it. You can just write it down, but still. Does he have any Pike's Pride? The Derna Demon? What do you have?
Greetings.
Show me wares, bitch. Ah, it's all that sort of junk. Anyone else? What about this guy? Commoner. You obviously don't sell me anything. What else have you said? For examples of subtext, a response in the Animancy hearings where you essentially talk about the need for responsible scientists. In the second game, the Valians directly call it a science. Yeah. That's true. Actually, I do remember that. I think in the hearings I did say, I think I remember talking to them being like, oh yeah, we need responsible animancers. They need to be Is it in 1 or 2 where you can influence if animancers are looked after by an overseer of some kind? I can't remember now.
The dozens may not like us foreigners much, but they certainly don't mind taking our coin.
Bandon Lear. A well-groomed man stands forward for the hole with a confident swagger. A smug grin etched on his face. He is flanked by other 5 hard-looking individuals. The Dozens is essentially like the Thieves Guild, yeah? Or is that someone else? Another pup came wandering in, I see. Just know that Bine's giant slayers run things around here, so you'll be fine. Whatever you say. That's good advice. Here's the rest. 1. The choice bounties are yours. 2. The giant slayers don't share. It's that simple. Enough jabber, Bine. You gotta do the job or talk or what? When it's right. That coin ain't going to collect itself. He looks to his comrades and jerks his chin towards his door. See you around, pup. A rival adventurers party.
The Dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. Said there'd be less of them.
Josh Sawyer has a degree in history and has a serious influence on the way these games are written. Yeah, I've noticed he has a very in-depth understanding of history. Yeah. What do you have against the Dozens? Nothing serious. Nothing I don't have against a lot of folks anyway. The Dozens, they like to take things into their own hands, get ugly sometimes. We don't have them in Gilded Vale, but they'd be right at home there. They picked that name so they could do whatever they wanted and feel like it when it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Margaret too, when they especially want to feel right. Somehow I don't think she'd be too impressed with that lot. I'm sure she'd like to set him on fire anytime they use her name, but the gods probably don't rules against that sort of thing. Too bad. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. People behind symbols so they can't be questioned. That are better reflections of the figures that inspired them. Yep. Sure, I just can't think of any at the top of my head. I shouldn't say that. It's a group of Aethasians, the night market. They still do right by their god. Help get a lot of people to safety during the purges. They're easy to forget about, though. Well, they're easy to forget about, though. Words. They're easy to forget about, though, because they have to work in secret. You can thank people like the Dozens for that, too. Let's continue on. Good idea.
Oh?
Yeah.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
Looking
Go
for work.
see Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Oh?
So it's this point in the story when you start to side with this particular faction. I sided with the Thieves Guild. Yeah, it's a good point about Adair, about how every character in Pillars has some sort of like very pious, faithful aspect to their character. You don't find a lot of like atheist or, you know, non-spiritual characters or any of that sort, as far as I know. And it's interesting because they don't portray them as like, oh, they're zealous. Like, they don't kind of conflate faith with zealotry. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, I believe in a god, but like, you know, other people can talk about him in a way that, you know, I don't like and stuff, and doesn't get his panties in a twist. Scrivener's dormitory, Lamdala's house, catacombs. Let's continue on. Yeah, like I would love to have Adair as an actual friend in real life. That'd be fucking cool. Oh yeah, Shirty. I forgot about Shirty. There's actually some really messed up stuff with Shirty. Like, a lot of people point out to you that, like, she's actually kind of closeted. Like, she hides a lot of the nasty stuff that she thinks. And, like, kind of just puts on airs about her character. Like, she pretends to be faithful and all that sort of stuff. When, in fact, like, she kind of wants to do things that, you know, her church shouldn't allow her to do and whatnot. I wouldn't say the most annoying. But, she's definitely something that threw a lot into the mix. The Ducal Palace, Temple of Wartica. What am I gonna do here? Go to the Temple of Wartica. I want to do more than that. Jesus. Go to the Ducal Palace.
Politics, infighting, greed, and a shrine to Margaret as well. Her clergy belongs there.
I think I watched
Good day,
that part about
stranger.
Shirty as well in your video. Any news to share, or are you just here to see the Ducal Palace? What goes on in here? We got meetings, public hearings, ceremonies. Talk about the side of things. Is this where I can go to the archives? Hall of Records. Yeah, this is it. And help out Adair. Save my game here, because I know you can stuff it up here if I remember correctly. Like the guy's like, "Nah, I can't help you. Come back later," sort of shit.
Gods keep you.
Yes, is there something I can help you with? I'm looking for militia records from the time of the Saints' War, trying to find out what happened to someone. We've had a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we've had to bar access to the public. Seems there are still quite a number of folk in Deerwood who bear ill toward Raedserans. It would be irresponsible to surrender their names to just anyone. Many came to settle here as refugees. Ugh, I need might. We've come a long way. I just need to find out about my brother. I don't even know what side he fought for. You must understand. I've heard such stories. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. Ah, bugger. Citing concerns about vengeful Deerwoods. He says things. Oh, my reputation was stronger.
Yes.
So, what's this bit? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and I just remembered about Maya's quest that irritated me when she came back and tells you she's in... Yep. I remember that. She kills like a Mawan chieftain, and like everyone mourns and like talks about how like, oh, I killed him, and like they mourned him, but then like they kind of just moved on with their lives. And I'm like, I could have stopped that, you know? I could have like done something. I did, honestly. Like, for all the stuff that you talk about, Novum, about pillars and the lack of agency in it, there is some, like, stuff we don't agree on, but definitely when it came to Maya is when I personally felt like I didn't have any agency in her quest, in the story that we were telling, that you were being told to by the game. I think if we ever do that Pillars of Eternity 2 discussion that we've been talking about, I'll definitely be bringing that up. Like, I think we'd agree there, definitely. Oh, Maya's friend gets killed by mob justice. Oh, yeah. I remember that now, yeah. Like, a bunch of people are... Yeah, okay, cool. So, apparently with this quest, with the records, I need to earn my... I need to, you know, do some good stuff with the city. So, let's, there's a person in here. Most bright Margaret, transform us with your flame.
Gods keep you.
Praise be to Margaret, and welcome to her temple. How can I be of service? You seem upset. What's wrong? This is about the fires, isn't it? They're just symbols. You can't put faith in them. The fires? The sacred pyres all around town. You must have seen the statues of the goddess around the city, holding up empty braziers. I've kept them burning steadily for 15 years, but I haven't been able to conjure them for many months now. And people need to see them more than ever these days. What does that mean? It's my devotions and prayers that keep them lit. But lately, when I pray to them, all I can think about how all the hollowborn all over the city, their grieving families, the refugees. How could Margaret allow us to suffer like this? What strength do we gain from a soulless child? What strength do we gain from adversity? From trial and test? The fires don't wither because she lacks in faith. They wither because she does not understand how to be faithful to a whore. A whore wants neither praise nor devotion. A whore wants to be compensated for her services. A Margaret is paid and pleasured in sweat and struggle and pain. Did I say pain twice? Bloody endurance. This mewling imbecile is unworthy of Margaret's womanly heat. Shrug. Well, I can't afford to be so nonchalant. Krira? Who's that? Is that, White March? But I believe Margaret may be speaking to me again. You don't seem like the type who has much use for the mysteries of faith. Oh, so it's actually keeping track of how many times I've been stoic. But I can't think of any other way to explain this. Lately I've been seeing visions, a place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of colour, where all those drakes were. Strange falls that seem to rise to the heavens, even when they splash into the earth. And behind the falls is a cave filled with fire and heat and danger, some token to my goddess. I know there's something there, but where it is or how I'd get there... I've been meaning to ask around at the expedition hall to see if anyone recognizes the description. To be honest, though, I don't know what I'd even do if I found the place. Oh, yeah, nice. Wait. Kriya. Is that the Jedi... Is that your mentor? Your mentor in, KOTOR 2? Because I remember Nerdslayer talked about how good that character is, if I remember correctly. He talked about it. He was having a chat with the guy that wrote that game. Who wrote that game? Damn it, he's doing Vampire Masquerade right now. Come on. I don't want to look it up. I know his name. Oh, it's killing me. Anyway. Yeah. Let's move on. Huh. Worthless. Like so many of Margaret's flock. Afraid of her god's tests. If Margaret speaks to her, it is to hasten an end to the hypocrite's life. And this vision is surely a death trap for the weak. Chris Avalon, thank you. I was thinking A, like Abba, Bubba, something, but Avalon, yeah, that makes sense. I'd like to know what, what's the significance of the sacred pyres? They symbolize Margaret's power and guidance, and right now, the people of Defiance Bay need to be assured of her presence. Our neighbors in the Valian Republic see us as superstitious, but we're just as sensitive to the signs and warnings of the gods. Something else? So now I have that quest. Wait, what? He also wrote Durance, but he just got fired from Dying Light 2 for sexual abuse? That can't... No. No way. Let's go to Brackenberry. But Chris Avalon was working on Vampire Masquerade, right? The newest one? Why was he working on Dying Light 2? That's very, Like, I played Dying Light 1, and I got through like 2 hours of it, and I got to a point where I'm like, why am I playing this game? Like, the combat and the mechanics and the parkour and stuff, they were fucking awesome, but the story was just like, like, really clumsily written. It was all very, like, oh, you're a secret agent, but you can't remember your past, sort of stuff. For real, Dying Light 2 is a dialogue tree-driven RPG. Is that why they delayed it? Is that... Because I remember Dying Light 2 was going to come out this year, but it's just like, nah, delayed indefinitely. It's time. Getting late. Ugh.
Adair, you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it.
One that blew up my
I
god.
imagine a man with a head made of fire and light would be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
You okay there, buddy? Sorry about that, I got stuck on you. Oh, yeah, probably COVID. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, like, you would think, like, the game developers could probably, you know, outsource a lot of their stuff to work from home, but still, like, you know, the sort of computers they'd be working with and the network they would require, to send all that and have shared drives and stuff to share all the stuff they work on. I imagine it'd be pretty difficult working from home to do that. Oh yeah, cheers. Yeah, that'd be appreciated. Yeah, I think I might install some mods after this as well. But I think we've reached a good point. You know, we've gotten past Lord Raedric and we're now into... Are you stuck on me again, you noble piece of shit? Just go away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so thank you everyone for coming along and watching me stream. And yeah, it's been really good to do these streams. It's kind of given me that little bit of a push to you know, be active with my channel as I work towards making a new video, engage with people who subscribed. When everything goes back to normal after lockdown, I'd probably be streaming during the morning, our time, like once a week or something, because I know then I'll probably catch more people in the Northern Hemisphere and America and stuff. But yeah, that's all for the future. But for now, thanks for attending, everyone. Thanks for having to those who chatted. Thanks very much. And yeah, I think I'll see you in another week, I guess. Yeah. And oh. Yeah, Tyranny. Well, yeah, Chris Avalon, he worked on Pathfinder, I know that much. Planescape Torment, I'm not surprised. Neverwinter Nights 2, Mask of the Betrayer, I didn't know about that. And Tyranny, we talked about that the other day, actually, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that... It's really sad if that's true about the sexual... Was it? Sexual abuse, yeah. If those allegations are true, then... Yeah, it is kind of sad. But yes, thank you everyone for coming, and I guess I'll see you in a week. Thank you very much. Where's the off button? How do I turn this off?